Part 1. The Art of Release. Why holding on hurts more than letting go. There comes a point in life when you realize that holding on is not strength, it's fear. We cling to people, memories, mistakes, and pain because we're scared of what will happen if we let go. We tell ourselves that letting go means losing something. But in truth, it means finding yourself. Letting go isn't about forgetting or giving up. It's about freeing your heart from what no longer serves you. It's about making space for peace, for growth, and for new beginnings. In this audiobook, The Power of Letting Go, we'll explore what it truly means to release emotional baggage, heal your heart, and find peace within yourself, no matter what has happened in the past. Because sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is to let go. 1. Why we hold on. The illusion of control. One of the greatest reasons people suffer is because they try to control things they can't. We try to control outcomes, we try to control people. We even try to control time, wishing the past was different or the future more certain. But the truth is simple and painful. We control very little. And that's okay. Life isn't meant to be controlled. It's meant to be experienced. When we resist what is, we suffer. When we accept it, we grow. Think about how much energy you've spent worrying about things you couldn't change. How many nights you've replayed old conversations or blamed yourself for things that were never in your control. Holding on doesn't protect you. It poisons you. It fills your heart with resentment, regret, and anxiety. True peace begins the moment you accept this truth. I can't control everything, but I can control how I respond. And sometimes that response is silence. Sometimes it's walking away. Sometimes it's letting go. 2. The emotional weight of the past. We all carry invisible bags, full of emotions we've never dealt with. Disappointments, betrayals, grief, regret. These emotions stay buried, and the heavier they become, the more they pull us down. You can't move forward when you're chained to what's behind you. The past cannot be rewritten, but it can be released. It's not about pretending things never happened. It's about no longer allowing them to define who you are. Letting go doesn't mean erasing memories. It means accepting them without resistance. It means saying, yes, this happened. It hurt, but it's over now. Healing begins when you stop reopening old wounds. Mark Reclau once wrote, "You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one." The truth is, what's gone is gone. And sometimes, peace begins when you stop chasing closure and start choosing freedom. 3. Forgiveness, the bridge to inner peace. If letting go is the art of freedom, then forgiveness is the bridge that takes you there. Forgiveness isn't saying what happened was okay. It's saying, I'm done letting this pain control me. When you hold on to anger or resentment, you're keeping the wound alive. It doesn't hurt the person who wronged you. It hurts you. Forgiveness doesn't excuse the past. It releases its grip on your heart. And sometimes, the hardest person to forgive is yourself. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. You made mistakes. Yes. But you also learned. You fell. But you got back up. Forgiveness is freedom. It doesn't mean you forget. It means you choose peace over poison. So breathe. Let go of the what-ifs and the should-haves. They no longer belong in your story. 4. Detachment, the true form of strength. Detachment isn't coldness. It's clarity. It means you stop attaching your peace to things that can change, like other people's opinions, temporary success, or outcomes you can't control. When you detach, you don't stop caring. You stop depending. You stop saying, I'll be happy when, and start saying, I choose peace now. True freedom is when your happiness is no longer tied to external circumstances. When you can love without needing, give without expecting, and walk away without anger. This kind of detachment doesn't make you indifferent. It makes you invincible, because nothing outside of you has the power to destroy your inner calm. 5. The surrender. Trusting life. Again, letting go is not weakness. It's the ultimate act of trust. It's saying, I don't know how this will end, but I trust that it will be okay. It's releasing your grip on how you think life should be so that you can receive what life is trying to give you. Life often takes away things not to punish you, but to make space for something better. The doors that close, the people who leave, the endings that break your heart, they are all part of your awakening. Letting go is an act of faith, a belief that what's meant for you will always find you, and what's not meant for you will never stay. When you stop forcing, you start flowing.
And in that flow, you rediscover your power, not in control, but in trust. 6. The beginning of peace. The moment you truly let go, you'll feel it, a quiet lightness, a calm acceptance, a peace that doesn't depend on anything or anyone. It's not loud, it doesn't need an announcement, it simply is, because peace was never something you had to find, it was always inside you, hidden beneath all the things you refused to release. When you let go, you return to yourself, to the present moment.
Final part. Becoming the calm in the storm, living a life of true freedom. You've learned what it means to let go, to release the weight of the past, to forgive, to trust life again. But now, the real journey begins. Because letting go isn't something you do once. It's something you practice every single day. It's a way of living, a mindset, a choice. 1. Letting go is a daily practice. Every morning, life gives you a choice, to hold on to yesterday's pain or to welcome a new beginning. Letting go means waking up and saying, today, I choose peace over control. You can't stop the waves of life, but you can learn to surf them. When something goes wrong, pause and breathe. Ask yourself, is this worth my peace? Most of the time, the answer is no. You don't need to win every argument. You don't need to have the last word. You don't need everyone to understand you. Peace is better than validation. Peace is stronger than pride. Letting go isn't giving up, it's rising above. 2. Stop fighting reality. Suffering doesn't come from what happens to us. It comes from resisting what happens. We say things like, this shouldn't have happened. I can't believe they did that. It's not fair. But reality doesn't change because we fight it. It only feels heavier. Acceptance isn't approval. It's wisdom. It's saying, I may not like this, but I accept that it's real. When you stop fighting reality, you stop draining your energy on what you can't change and begin focusing on what you can. The world softens when you stop resisting it. Your heart expands, your mind clears, and slowly, peace becomes your default state. 3. Release the need for closure. Sometimes, you won't get the apology you deserve. You won't get the explanation you were waiting for. And that's okay. Closure doesn't come from others. It comes from you. You create closure when you say, I no longer need answers to move on. You create peace when you stop trying to understand why and start accepting what is. It's not your job to fix what someone broke in you. It's your job to rebuild yourself stronger. The truth is, not every story needs an ending. Some just need acceptance. 4. Trust the timing of life. Letting go also means trusting that everything unfolds as it should, even when it doesn't make sense. Sometimes you lose people you thought you'd never lose, opportunities you thought you needed, dreams you thought were meant for you. But one day, you'll look back and realize that what you thought was a loss was actually a redirection. Life has a way of rearranging things for your highest good. You just need to trust it. What's meant for you will always find its way to you, even if it comes later, even if it comes differently. Your job isn't to chase. Your job is to align, to stay open, present, and ready to receive. Because when you let go of control, you make space for miracles. 5. Letting go of the old. Sometimes the hardest thing to let go of isn't another person. It's who you used to be. The version of you that tolerated too much. The version that lived for others. The version that forgot their own worth. But you can't step into your future while holding on to your old self. Letting go means allowing yourself to evolve, to release the old stories, to rewrite your identity, to say, that version of me helped me survive. But now, I'm ready to thrive. You don't need to be who you were. You only need to be who you are becoming. 6. Living light, the beauty of surrender. When you truly master the art of letting go, you become untouchable. Not because life stops testing you, but because nothing can shake you anymore. You stop clinging. You stop chasing. You stop overthinking. You simply flow. You understand that everything, the good, the bad, the beautiful, the painful, is part of your evolution. You no longer fight life. You dance with it. You trust its rhythm. You trust yourself, and in that trust, you find peace that no one can take away. Because peace isn't the absence of storms. It's the calm within them. 7. The final reminder. You are not what happened to you. You are not your pain. You are the awareness that sees it, feels it, and chooses to release it. You have the power to begin again, right here, right now. Every breath is a new chance to let go. Every moment is an invitation to be free. So breathe deeply and whisper to yourself, I release what no longer serves me. I let go of what I cannot control. I am free. I am peaceful. I am whole. And that is the power of letting go. The peace you've been searching for was never out there. It's been within you all along, waiting for you to release everything that isn't love. Now you can finally breathe. You can finally live. You can finally be free.